money, do you know I'm on it? Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish back. Just like a breaker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, trying to give me some more.
Playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills. Strap in the first of 3 on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wild Card Weekend on EA Sports. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's after about the 24-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Brings up second and 4 at the 26-yard line. They go play action now. Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
Yeah.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Jackson. He dumps it off for Henry. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First down, here's Mitchell. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Good running right there, and this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Here's 2nd and 1 now from the 7. They go play action with Jackson. Sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Charlie Kohler, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Throwing now is Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's brought down. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
Now Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 41 yards. And the Bills are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. But not only, Charles, did he beat double coverage to make the catch, and then as soon as he did, locked his gaze upfield and made sure to reach the end zone.
Good regular dictionary partner, look at determination, and his picture's going to pop right up. How about him getting through multiple defenders, finding his way through coverage, and making sure he got to the end zone? That's a big-time play right there.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy catch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Henry up the middle. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Jackson now. And this is going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. Jackson. He's got Derrick Henry again, back-to-back catches. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1.
35-yard line.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Play action. Now Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now it's Jackson. That is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down. Inside handoff, Henry. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry from 13 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
After the interception, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. This time Jackson will throw it. This one caught by his tight end Andrews. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Play action. It's Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Go.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. They'll give Henry another shot. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. Evades him at the 20. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 3rd down and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Allen and the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th.
Alert, alert, alert. Half. All 52. Motion. Hey, check.
Allen. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 20-yard line.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Completes it to Coleman. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Alert. 5 wide. What's that?
Allen to throw once more. He's into the secondary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Bills are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Bills 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd and a couple. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. Room past the 35. He's still on his feet. He's on his way. Deebo Samuel. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 82 yards. And the Bills come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Bass on for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game.
Bills 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
No, we changed it.
Jackson from the shotgun. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Third quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Jackson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Flowers. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 21. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles and really scatter some people, don't they?
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They go play action with Jackson. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
You don't often see a sneak on 2nd down. Usually that's reserved for a 3rd or 4th down call. But the element of surprise was not with them when they returned back on that attempt.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Jackson. Flushed out right. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get him the football back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. Off play action. Allen escaping. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Adafe Owe. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
56.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. To throw, it's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A good pickup there at 22.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and you watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes can work as well.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
One final try here for Allen. And he is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. 4th down trying in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I looked down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need. That's exactly what they got done.
Fighting his way through contact. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Bills first down.
Throwing now is Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Eluding the pressure Wayne. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
32-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have tied the game here in the 4th. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Jackson. Pass complete to Addison. And he will have a Ravens 1st down, I do believe. Yeah, pass. He's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poole. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
There he goes, left side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Oh, what a time for a loss defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Here now, 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. To throw is Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Round 80. Over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The Bills on their way to victory now as they take the knee. And a wild card win moves them on to the